Hello, my YouTube friends. How are you? I am going to try something a little different. We are going to try to focus my TBR and really hit the month off on a good foot. We're just going to try to hit the ground running, and we are going to read. That's why we're here. We're going to read. I've seen Lindsey from She is Booked and Busy doing this concept. She uses little games, and I'm just going to use folded slips of paper. But basically what we're going to do for the week is we are going to pull one of my August TBR books from my Rivendell bowl to see what we're going to be reading, and then we are going to be pulling a number slip from my Gondor bowl to see how many hours in that day we're going to read. I only have 1 through 5 hours in this bowl. Lindsey does 6, but my life is a little, I don't know that I could commit to 6 hours. So without further ado, we are going to pick my book that we're going to start with. All of a sudden got just so coffee. Oh, beautiful. A Court of Ice and Ash is going to be the book that we are going to start reading today. And then how many hours? It is currently like 7:15. So 5 hours would leave us in a hurting spot. But so would 4. 3 I could probably do. Anyhow. Oh, look at that. It's 1. Okay, this goes back in. The book does not go back in. So here's the deal. With the lower number of hours, I have decided that I can do kind of like what Lindsey does, and I can just bank some time. So if I get like a 5-hour day and there's just, or a 5-hour day, and there's just no way I think I'm going to make it, I could potentially have hours in my bank to make up for it. So I have A Court of Ice and Ash on my Kindle ready to go. I have a 1-hour time. I have 1 hour that I have to read, and hopefully I can bank some time. I'm going to try to update you. I don't know if I'll update you tonight, but I will definitely update you in the morning, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. Good morning. So sorry about the harsh lighting, but it is currently 6:30 in the morning. And I just woke up and got dressed. So I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. Yesterday, the task was to read in Court of Ice and Ash for an hour. I was able to read for 2 hours and like 18 minutes. So I got to bank an hour and 18 minutes yesterday, which felt really good. Kind of felt like I was getting back on track with some things and being focused, which felt good. So we are about 36% of the way through that book, which also is very nice. So today I'm going to just draw some more. I'm just going to draw another hour. Sliver. We'll draw some more time. You can't see 1 through 5. Okay, respectable. 3 hours. I think I can do it. I think I can do 3 hours today. What's going on today? Anyway, at any rate, even if I can't do 3 hours, I have an hour plus banked. But I will try to update you as the day goes on. It's really hard for me in my like typical life to do that, but I'll try. I'll do my best. All right. Happy reading. Okay, last you saw me, we were pulling the hours for reading today. We had pulled 3 hours. I definitely read 3 hours today, and actually probably a little more, but because I didn't track it all that well, we're just going to go ahead and say that I read my 3 hours today. I still have my hour in like 18 minutes or 28 minutes, whatever it was, banked for the next coming days. But I am here to tell you that I finished A Court of Ice and Ash. It was so good. 5 stars. The first and second book in this series are now 5-star reads for me. Super love them. So what we're going to do now is we are going to pick the next book we're going to read. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if I have a preference. The Way of Kings, maybe, because I really would like to just kind of bash that one out. I feel like it would take the entire rest of this challenge, this like video thing we're doing. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's just pull the book. We'll see what we're reading next. If I can bank some time tonight and I'm feeling like it, we'll do that. But if not, maybe we'll just read a bunch tomorrow. I don't know. I'm very loosey-goosey on this whole situation. I have no real structure. For something that I'm trying to use as structure for my reading, I have very little structure. Okay, well, let's pick the next book. Here is our Rivendell bowl. Let's see. Just so you guys know. I can't see it. I'm trying to get one. This is the one. This is the one. Oh, okay. Okay, so yes, that just says X4 on it, but it means X-Force, Expeditionary Force, which means I will be continuing in book 13. And again, I can't remember the name of it. I should. Aftermath, I think. I can't tell. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be continuing on in book 13. If I'm feeling wickedly motivated, I'll get some reading done in that today. If I'm not, then I may just pick it up tomorrow. You know what? While we're here, let's just pull our hours for tomorrow so I know. Let's do that. Okay. How many hours are we reading tomorrow? This feels like one I've already picked. You know, you can kind of tell. 2. Okay, well, that's not one I've already picked, which was great. But, okay, so we'll start with 2 hours tomorrow, and I will probably bank a whole ton of time tomorrow. Okay. Hey, guys. Okay, so I want to just update you on how this, like, challenge thing is going. It's not even really a challenge. It's just, anyway, I want to update you. So yesterday I had pulled, I believe it was a 3, reading for 3 hours. And I was able to do that. In fact, I was able to bank like almost 40 minutes of time. So far we've finished one book. We're in the middle of our second book. I'm about 40% of the way through, and we've banked 2 hours and like 53 minutes, which is rad because if there's a 5-hour day coming up, then we have some banked time. Oh gosh, my dog. I was stepping on her. She got up and moved. Okay, so the purpose of this update is it's a new day, so we're going to pick a reading goal for today. And I would love to finish this book that I'm in. It's Fallout. It's the 13th book in the Expeditionary Force. On this month's TBR, I have the 13th and the 14th book on my TBR. So it's a lot of sci-fi because they're not small books. So let's pick our goal, our hourly goal, and see what damage we could do. My kids, I'm ready for school, you guys. I actually, before I open this, I almost hope it's a little higher of a number, a 4 or 5, because I have the rest of this afternoon and evening to just kind of like relax. So it's a 3. You know what? I'm going to add a little element because I'm okay doing a little more today, having a little bit higher of a goal. Let's add another element. Let's pick 2 numbers and we'll add them together. We'll see how crazy. It would be a little bit crazy if I pulled a 5 now. That's the one. It just felt a little open. Watch, it's a 3. Oh, it's a 1. So we'll do 4 hours of reading time for our goal today. You know, with what we've banked, I'm not gonna not make the goal. So I will update you in like 4 hours. Okay, this is, I think, day 4 of this video we're doing. I can't remember because honestly, I did not get nearly as far yesterday as I wanted to. I had a really busy day. So today I completed the 4 hours. I'm still in the middle of Skippy. I'm about 75% of the way through, and Skippy is Expeditionary Force 13 Fallout. And I am hoping to finish it today with the reading that we do today. So let's pick the time that we are going to read. By the way, I read 4 hours and 18 minutes, and then so I banked another 18 minutes. So total time I have, I think, banked 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I'm not using my banked time because I'm really trying to finish this book. I want to get it, I just want to be done with this book. It's a great book, but it's one of the longest books in this series so far, and it feels like it's like really a lot of things are happening in this one book. So anyway, we will pick our time from the bowl. Oh, another 4 hours. We've yet to get 5 hours on this. Okay, I feel good about 4. I'm pretty sure we will finish this book within that time frame. So I'll let you know when it's time to pick a new book. Oh my gosh, you guys, this week has been so busy. Anyway, we finished Fallout.
Expeditionary Force 13, and we started on Love RX. I'm about 20% of the way through Love RX, and I'm currently really liking the writing, the characters. I'm really liking it all. So we're gonna pull some time for today. I think it's gonna be the last day that we do structured reading. And then I'll kind of update you on how many pages we read and those kinds of things. So let's pull, if my voice is kind of crazy, I literally like just woke up. I'm like an hour behind this morning. I'm supposed to be to work like in 4 minutes, but that's not gonna happen. So anyway, let's pull some time and we'll see what we're working with today. Yeah, we'll see if we can finish this book today. This feels like one I've had before. You can just kind of feel. It is, yeah, another 4. Okay, all right. I will see if I can accomplish that today. Also, let me update you on yesterday. We pulled 4 hours yesterday, and I was able to complete 3 hours and like 35 minutes or 3 hours and 25 minutes of reading. And then I went ahead and just like called an audible, called a mulligan, called a whatever, and said, we're just gonna use the banked time that I accumulated to complete the 4 hours. And so, yes, that is what we did. So right now, as it stands, I think we have an hour and 35 minutes of banked time left. There you go. Hello, you guys. So this is the end of our video. This is about 1 week that we've traveled through this reading journey. I finished Love RX last night. And so yesterday I had been tasked with like 4 hours of reading, and I ended up reading like 5.5 hours or something to finish the book. So I have some statistics for you, some data, because that is fun to me. I don't know if that's fun to you. So we started this reading video off with reading A Court of Ice and Ash. And then we read Fallout. Well, A Court of Ice and Ash is by Eldred Andrews. And then Fallout by Craig Allenson. And then Love RX by, I believe it's Devin Atwood. I don't have it in front of me. I'm pretty sure that's right. That was a total of 1,246 pages for this week, which I feel so good about. That's awesome. And then I was tasked with reading I was tasked with reading 16 hours over the course of this week. And I, in fact, ended up reading 19 hours and 5 minutes. So all in all, a super productive week with reading. Smashed some of the goals that I had wanted to hit, which is really rad. That's really what it's all about. So, let me know if you like this style of video. I can try to put something like this together more frequently, or if there's a different kind of style that you'd like to see over here. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys have the best day and enjoy.